It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. We got another beer from Bad Seed Brewing Company. For me, the best brewery to come out of Denmark. They are producing some terrific beer. But there's more great breweries in Denmark. And the other great brewery, along with many others in Denmark, is Gamma Brewing Company. When I was in Copenhagen about 5 years ago, I tried my first Gamma beer for the first time, and I remember the beer because the person who brought me the beer, we were on a train. I remember specifically on a train on our way to the ferry port to catch a night ferry over to Sweden, Helsingborg in Sweden. But on the train, I tried my first Gamma Brewing Company beer. And coincidentally, that was given to me by my good friend, Peter the Master of Hoppets, who's from Denmark, and he's now the head brewer of Bad Seed Brewing. So whether Peter knows the guys at Bad Seed Brewing, whether it was him that kind of got this collaboration up and running, but these guys, Bad Seed and Gamma Brewing, are two of the best brewers coming out of Denmark at the moment. So I imagine this is going to be a really, really good beer. This is called Big Stonks. It's a New England double IPA, hopped with Citra, Nelson Sauvin and Galaxy, brewed in collaboration with Gamma. 8% ABV, 440 milliliter can. Without further ado, let's get this can out. Open, out, into a glass. See what we get. Oof. Very rare do I do that. Lick my finger. I've just given myself an indication to how good the beer is. Shouldn't have done that, really. Right. So, looking at the beer. We got a 3-finger white head. Fantastic carbonation rolling up the side of the glass. Not overly done though, but it's definitely there. It's a wonderfully hazy looking double IPA. Looks incredible. Almost kind of like a strawish coloured beer, but hazy. So what they've done is they've used light malts in the beer, because with a New England IPA, what you're trying to do is you're trying to do a few things actually. You're trying to soften the water, so you're not having any kind of like hard flavours, like farty flavours in the water. You're using light malts, so that when you use the light malts, they're not offering kind of like too much biscuitiness or breadiness. You want to use a really light malt. So all of this is kind of like eliminating flavours, if you like. So you can push forward the big flavour in the beer, and that's the hops. So the brewer wants to promote the hops in the beer. They want to make the hops shine. And the best way to do that, soften the water, and of course, use very light malts in the beer. Process of elimination. Aroma then on this wonderful looking beer. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Tangerine, orange peel, grapefruit, mango. It's very refreshing actually. I've just realised something. I'll get into the beer first and I'll kind of tell you my realisation. But let's dive into this one. Cheers everybody. Wow. Stone the Crows. That is almost dreamy like beer. Oh. Oh, that is so good. So good. Pineapple galore. tin pineapple. Still get a little bit of that kind of syrup, the juice of the tin pineapple. The pineapple's there, of course. Grapefruit, passion fruit, orange peel, fleshy blood orange. But then, surprisingly, there's a fantastic bitterness on the beer. Right at the back end, there's a fantastic bitterness that's just kind of rolling and rolling and rolling. Really good. Really, really good. Lots of flavour, a little bit of sweetness, lovely balance of the beer between sweetness over there, bitterness over there. Really, really good. But I've just realised something. So for the month of, I'm going to say for the month of May and very, very early June, it's been quite refreshing for me because I've been drinking a lot of European beer. I had big parcels come from Finland. I had parcels coming from Australia, parcels from Denmark. Then I had a big French parcel that come my way. And of course I've been drinking a lot of German beer from Beers of Europe, our channel sponsor. But the realisation is this: I've not, apart from that wonderful big brewery beers that I bought back in March, I've not really drunk a lot of UK beer. And I think the reason why I've not drunk a lot of UK beer recently is because of all of the... My door's knocking. My door was indeed knocking. It's a parcel, and someone's called me Simon Sapporo. Simon Sapporo. So we got a parcel, and that's just incredible, isn't it? Because we just got some Japanese beer now. It's a Japanese black lager, I think it is, from Sapporo. Thank you very much to the wonderful... I haven't opened it, I haven't read any letters, but thank you very much to the wonderful sender who sent me this beer. But again, it just shows, doesn't it? Danish beer, Japanese beer, German beer, Finnish beer, Australian beer. And it brings me very, very nicely. I can't believe that just happened. It's almost as if I got a set behind me, innit? Extras and stuff, the extra postman. I've fallen out of love a little bit with British beer. Not all British beer. There's still some incredible breweries out there. There's still loads and loads of incredible breweries out there. But breweries that I once thought very reliable, very, like, you know, this is great stuff. Thornbridge have just brought out a terrific collaboration with Budvar. It's like a Budvar kind of Pilsner, Czech style beer that is probably amazing. I'd love to try that. Very excited by that. But even like your staple, your really good brewers who you once thought very reliable. Like let's just call one out. Northern Monk. Everybody's asking me why haven't I reviewed the ice cream beer yet from Northern Monk, the Flake and Cream or whatever they called it. That's available in Morrison's. Number one, I can't find it in Morrison's. Number two, I'm really not that bothered. There's way too many, even wonderful breweries just from a few years ago, like Vocation. Vocation were brewing terrific beers, and then they started producing all of these horrible dessert stouts. All of these sweet, horrible dessert stouts. And now, like companies like Northern Monk, they're producing like ice cream flake cream beers. And I just, like, I can't get on board with it. I've been really enjoying the last month on the channel, reviewing these incredible European, Australian breweries that I've been drinking their beer, and this is another level. This is another level of quality. This is a top quality beer, and I'm enjoying reviewing on the channel again. Because I'm not having to review these British style ice cream beers, dessert beers. The UK, I mean, of course, you've got great breweries like Beak. What's that one from Manchester that I was reviewing recently? They brew stuff like this. Beak brew stuff like this as well. Can't remember the name of it. But anyway, I feel like I've been on a bit of a tangent here. I've been on a bit of a kind of... What I'm trying to say is, long story short, this beer is absolutely incredible. This is absolutely incredible beer. It's a fantastic New England double IPA. And I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. And say, long may this continue where, you know, I'm drinking great beer from great breweries. And I hope the British beer industry can slightly kind of steer away from all of this kind of desserty stuff that's going on at the moment. Because it's just not for me. Thanks for watching. Have I rated it? 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 for Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.